Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo, Branson, Missouri. It is Thursday, September the 1st, and I am going to do the one cast today. Let's see, today I boated up here. I'm at the bottom side of what I call clay banks. It's down below Trophy Run. I'm really trying to just focus on this kind of riffle that comes off over here in this eddy. But I decided to come up just a little bit before we get there to start. And today I'm going to try some colors of jigs I haven't thrown in a while. I've got a black and brown jig on right now with a brown head, 16th ounce. I've got an all ginger jig, I've got an all brown jig, and I do have a black and white with me, which has been working for me lately. We're running 1 unit of water. They just kicked it up to 1 unit at 1 o'clock, which wasn't too long ago. And then at 2, they're going to go to 3 units, and then they're even going to hit 4 units. And it just turned 2 o'clock, so I'm going to get started on this. Right down here at the bottom of this clay bank, it comes down to this pocket with a kind of a rock dike sticking out, which creates a big eddy back behind it. And the last few times I've been up here fishing inside that eddy pocket has been pretty good. Oh, that was a good hit. A little bit cooler temperatures today, only in the mid 80s. I guess we've got like a 70% chance for rain tomorrow. I'm just using the trolling motor to really slow the boat down right now. I'll probably wind up working my way inside the eddy and fish over the outside of the riffle here. The trees are starting to lose their first layer of dead leaves. Quite a few leaves floating down the water right now. We are getting close to that time of the year. There are all kinds of fish eating stuff off the surface back here in the pocket. You might even be able to throw a dry fly back there right now in that pocket. I am going to work my way in here where I'm not so much in the current. There's one. Oh, he came off. Oh, there's one there. They're short biting a little bit today. Speaking of short biting, talked to Captain Steve Dickey. He said they fished night crawlers this morning and they had lots of bites, but the fish just didn't want to take it all the way in. They still managed to come back with their limits, but he said that they were not wanting to commit fully. I think Captain Steve's about the only report I can think of right now. This little pocket I'm sitting in right now, I'm not exactly sure, it's just the way it works, but how it holds the water. But I've caught walleye back here, smallmouth, largemouth, and I caught a gar back here one time in this pocket. There we go. So I can see these fish over here eating on the surface. Surely one of them will grab it. It's a little short and stocky, chunky rainbow. Really thick on the back. When I worked this pocket, I started out there on the outside, kind of in the real swift water, and then slowly started working my way in here towards the bank. And now I'm kind of working the bank edge. And if I had enough time, I would turn around and start casting back towards that current line. So all the few different ways I'd work this while I was in here if I wanted to work it over thoroughly. Lots of midges coming off back here in this pocket too, so this might be a great spot to get out of the current and throw a midge. There was a whole school of dragonflies over there right by that rock dike, so there's a chance that the fish sitting in here watching those dragonflies, waiting for them to mess up and land on the water. Another one. I can't remember who it is, but there's a guy who comes and fishes a lot here, and this color is the one he swears by, the black and brown with a brown head. That dragonfly landed on my line. Anytime you get a big accumulation of trash on the water like this back here in this pocket, swirling around, there's always at least some fish sitting underneath those trash piles, eating the stuff that's coming from them. I'm going to scoot the boat in closer to the bank to my left over here now and turn around and fish the very edge of the moving water. And when I'm casting into that faster moving water with the boat primarily sitting still, not moving with the current, I'm casting it upstream and giving that jig a chance to get down to the bottom before I start working it. Well, I usually get a little more action out there in the current part of it. Kind of right there in the transition where it goes from fast to slow. But it looks like more of the fish are active on the inside edge here, so I'm probably going to turn back around and fish that way. It looks like they've went ahead and turned on the 3 units as well. The water speed's picking up out there, so potentially if I just had a heavier jig to get down the bottom faster, that might help my cause too. A couple more casts. I don't want to get too terribly close to the tip of this island because without more water running, it's kind of impossible to go around the back side of that island right now. And it's pretty stinking shallow right below me too. Alright, last cast. Oh, he swung at it. I saw him. All right, well, found a few fish back there in the eddy, but that's another good spot to try if you want to get out of the current. So, we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll be back out to do it again tomorrow.